I see maps everywhere. Sometimes I just take a walk, like around the train tracks. I see interesting buildings or part of buildings. I can see a map there. I'm always as passionate as I was in my early days. It provides such a good satisfaction that whatever you do, millions of players are gonna play in it. It's an amazing feeling.
Yann's pretty much the powerhouse and the driving force behind the design of all of the maps. I think that he leads by example. He's been there since the beginning. He's a constant source of knowledge. He is the passion and he is the voice.
He's the one that is taking care of how to balance the map, how to make them competitive, how to make them enjoyable for players.
The work they do and like watching Yann do stuff, it's mind-numbing. It's incredibly impressive, and to me, it's a testament to the field. Like to the craft of level design is what they all do. I've seen Yann, even to this day, still does very practical work, and like I respect the hell out of that.
If you look at the maps that are created, they are characters in themselves, and you have to learn them, you have to respect them, and Yann effortlessly creates these kinds of realms with his team.
I mean, I think the maps are like the biggest reason why people love Siege, the destructibility, everything that you can do in the map, but it goes so much further than that because the way it's built, the way it looks, it feels familiar to people. And I think it's a lot easier to understand where there could be holes, you know, where you could visualize what it's like in your real life and put it into the game.
Even at the really early stage, when we build a space for gameplay and we have the full structure in 3D, just by looking at it, we can spot places where for gameplay it won't work because the player won't have a good navigation. Navigation at the beginning is hard to balance because if you have too many ways of navigating up and down, too many stairs, too many paths of doors. At every corner there could be someone. So it's a question of anticipation and also a question of comfort for the player. Another important thing is also a good rhythm in the different length of the line of sights you have. So it's important to have a space that breathes. But when we have long line of sights, we try to make them narrow so that when you pass the door, you have 1 to 3 spots to check, not 25. Once it feels more playable, we just go in and put a lot of destruction. And each time we play, we're gonna find out which destruction is the most important so that we arrive to a perfect balance. Destruction is important because it allows players to be creative. What we do when we make a map, we offer the player the tools to change their own level design by having the destruction. So we want to make sure that the materials that are destructible are really readable. So if the player thinks he can do something, he must be able to.
Destruction is that X factor that brings something that is so unique to Siege. And that takes so much in terms of playing around with the gameplay and understanding what it takes to make something that is fun, that is creative like that. And Yann is actually a person who will always push that boundary. Somebody who's been on the brand for that long and still have that kind of fresh eye to search out that new fun, that's incredible.
It's an opportunity you have like once in a career to work on a game that is so popular. When you do something in a map, you make a change, you know it's gonna impact lots of people. So it puts some kind of pressure on you. It's really challenging. I really like it. Every time I went to the SIs, it's an amazing feeling to see all those people knowing every little corner of every map that you made. I always had goosebumps and I still became emotional. That's why I'm still on Siege. And That's where I get my thrill.